Hello everyone, me Hissa Sultan and my friend Ahlam Abdullah will be talking about plastic waste in the UAE. My observation about plastic waste, it's damaging the environment and choking animals. But the United Arab Emirates recently planned to scheme offers a solution to this crisis. This issue caused that the plastic material is good, but people are using it in the bad way. However, they are lighter weight and cannot break easily. That's why people use plastic the most. According to McLaren says, more than half of UAE respondents shows great concern with the use of plastic in their city, especially those people who stays in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Interestingly, a significant proportion of Asians, 60%, and those who's above 40 years, 61%, have expressed higher concerns over the indiscriminate use of plastic in their city. This follows that people in the UAE are way better in not using plastic anymore. So we decided to search for our problem of plastic pollution in UAE, and we saw that in my city Sharjah there are recycling company called BIA. They are driven by the vision of His Highness the ruler of Sharjah to develop the city into environmental capital of Middle East. We found a lot of plastic bottles having on the plant thrown in, which indicates that these substances are difficult to compose, which cause animals to swallow plastic and die faster. We found container which helps people to recycle plastic waste. BIA is responsible of providing a sustainable future for generation to come by teaching them in schools how to make our society develop their brains on how sustainable the country will differ a lot in the future without wasting any plastic.
Plastic is made up of toxic pollution and is mainly from sources of pollution. Plastic poses major damage to the environment, such as water, air, and land pollution. Creates a lot of problems like killing animals, plants, and others. There are a lot of bad factors caused by plastic waste. Garbage on the ground in most places, which is made of plastic like water bottles, and there are thousands of them everywhere. Overuse and throw them on the floor. And this is the result because plastic is not expensive and they can get it easily. Supermarket bags and groceries are made of plastic, while up to 5 trillion tablets of the plastic bags were used per year. Plastic does not decompose quickly, so this leads to serious effects of plastic pollution. This affects the food chain very significantly. The food chain is a chain from food source to end consumer, which means that if the product is fed on plastic, it affects all animals as well. It's very expensive. This is very expensive for plastic, which is manufactured at low prices, but cleaning the environment from plastic costs a lot of money. This means cleaning up areas where plastic waste is found costs millions dirhams in the UAE per year. Air pollution when burning plastic that release a lot of toxic chemicals that harm humans, animals, plants, and others. There are 3 pillars of sustainability. First, environment. Plastic waste on the ground can affect nature. For example, it stumbles with the trees and stop its growth. And the plastic with air can move and fall into sewer and swell in sewage system in some areas. Also, plastic waste that is disposed of at sea, it pollute marine life. They have effects because plastic is not subject to bacterial decomposition. Plastic disposal through landfill is also dangerous as long as the plastic is on the ground. This means keeping the poison forever. People. Some negative behaviors may occur when people throw plastic waste to the ground without taking any regard to the environment. And that's how it happens. Plastic are spread all over the world. Plastic toxin affects not only humans but also animals and plants. Since these chemicals are consumed by animals and plants, this is very dangerous for us as humans because we are secondary consumer. Economy. Plastic waste has a negative impact on the global economy. Plastic still fills the land, the sea, and in many places at an astonishing rate, which causes very significant environmental damage. Pollution in the sea is mostly plastic and has an impact on marine animals and plants. As a result, it affects the economy and food supplier of fishing. A statistical survey survived nearly 10 to 20 million tons of plastic coming from the sea each year. This amounts to 80% of this waste at sea. Cleaning costs millions of dirhams each year.